All right, so I guess we're rolling. So welcome to another video. Appreciate you guys being here. This is Love for GTs and Guns. Emphasis on the guns. Now, I just started using the GoPro again, and as you can see, I have a couple boxes here. Main focus today is going to be on this guy right here. This is somewhat of an unboxing, even though I've already taken the gun out and shot it. So, without further ado, we are going to be discussing the newest addition to the collection, which is going to be the P365 XL Spectre comp. Now, what makes this a Spectre comp? First, to verify that it's clear, is going to be the slide. This is a custom work slide, as emphasized here, custom works. And as you can see, the slide has some ports in it. Also has a internal core comp here. This is going to be ports in the end of the slide that act as a compensator. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen this already, so this is nothing brand new, but this is going to be the newest addition to the collection here. So we'll just take everything out the box and kind of discuss what it came with. So first off, it came with a 17 round mag, as you can see there. And that gives you that great grip there, almost like a, I don't want to say full size, but more of a subcompact. But at any rate, it makes it more comfortable to hold and shoot because you have that extra grip there. All right. And we're also going to have our two 12 round mags. So now these, unlike this one, have the only two indicator holes for 5 and 12. This one is the same thing. Comes with the flag, which that's always in the gun when you first get it. No one really cares about that. And because this is a custom works, we get a nice fancy little coin here. And it says, well, you can read that. I'm not gonna read it. But there's a little coin here. Whenever you get a gun that's supposed to be special, any of the custom works by SIGs, they or Legions, they all come with one of these coins. So we're going to move the gun to the side here, and it comes with a custom works certification. Again, whenever you get a SIG custom works or get something outside of the normal mainstream guns, which this actually is anyway, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's somewhat supposed to be special. So you get this certified custom kind of cert here. And then you have your instruction manual, gives you some warranty information in there. And this is the tag that was on the gun, which, you know, all that stuff is pretty standard. So, and before I forget, of course, we have the lock in here. Again, all that stuff is pretty common stuff, man. So let's just start kind of by talking about the gun. And I'm trying not to make this video too long because this gun is not new to the market. It's been out for a little while. But unlike your regular Spectre comp, well, it's pretty much the same gun. So the original Spectre comp had a gold barrel and a gold trigger, and all the other parts were black, which I didn't understand why they did that. SIG should have just made all of these components gold, starting with the takedown, the slide catch, and the pin right here. But even on the Spectre comp, they're black, and the whole gun, the slide, and the grip is black on that particular model as well. On this one, this is going to be the Coyote tan model. This is a kind of a special one that they brought out. And again, it has all the ports here, the ports for the for the comp in the slide. Of course, it's optic ready. and I believe it's on the RMC format. So it fits any of your RMC red dots as well as all of the SIG red dots. I believe there are some SIG red dots that are bigger that may not fit on this one. I'm not a big red dot guy, so I'm not gonna dive too far into that because it's not really my thing, and I don't have a red dot on any of my guns. Eventually I'll be getting one, so I plan on doing that pretty soon, but it's nothing I'm in a rush to do. Of course, it has the SIG day and night sight up front, and it has the day and night sights on the back. These are kind of like tritium sights, but they call it X-Ray 3 day-night sights. And they look really good. I have some other videos posted on the, I think, shorts on my page. They kind of show what the dots, what the dots look like in the dark. So if you want to check that out, check out some of my shorts and you'll see that. So let's move along. There are some serrations in the slide, which are specific to the Spectre comp. And, you know, they're just extra grooves for you to manipulate the slide on the front, and it has some on the back. These are going to look different from your traditional P365 serrations, which look like this. So it has these grooves right here in the front and the back. This is the older P365 slide. This is like the first model that came out. Of course, this is a Tyrant T-Comp, so ignore that. I have another video I'll have on that, but this one, of course, when the first one they came out with, the rear sights were incorporated into the slide, the optic plate. On the newer P365s, this has also been changed, and it looks similar to this. So if you want to see those next to each other, the newer P365s are made like this. Made like this one and not like this anymore. So SIG is finally moving away from that, thankfully, because, you know, I don't understand why they did that to begin with. Probably because of a lot of your red dots have rear sights on the back of the red dot. So at any rate, those are the main differences. Everything else is going to be mostly the same. This flat trigger comes on the 365 XL and some of the other 365 models like the Macro and some of the other ones. The original P365 had that curved trigger, which I think they've mostly moved away from as well. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that. But I know a lot of the SIG products now have the flat triggers. They still have the curved triggers on some models. So at any rate, so the purpose of this comp is to, of course, compensate the gun. And I will say that from shooting it, it definitely does help. Now, if you watch some of my previous videos, you know that I have a, hey, cop, move, place. My dog there, running in here. So, excuse her. All right, but anyway, back to the video. Let's see. All right, so yeah, if you watched some of my previous videos, you've seen I have a P365 XL Rose comp. And basically what that is a gun that was geared more towards smaller hands, females in particular. I forgot the lady's name that it's all designed behind, but she's a competition shooter, and the gun was designed, they say, by her and whatever. It's marketed towards females, women. It's a really good gun. I bought one for my wife, and she actually loves to shoot it, or I should say really likes shooting it. She hasn't really got that love for gun thing yet, but she does enjoy going to the range now. But at any rate, the difference between this one and the Rose Comp, I wish I had it here with me right now, but unfortunately I don't. So it's pretty much the exact same thing, only it's going to be all black. And then the trigger on that one is rose gold. The barrel is rose gold. And I believe maybe some of these are rose gold. these components here, the slide catch and the takedown. But other than that, it's going to be pretty similar to this gun. Now, another difference between this one and the Rose edition, it has the ported comp here, just like this one, but it does not have these side ports like this one. This was specific to the Spectre series. And then I think the grooves on the slide are a little bit different. Other than that, it's going to be mostly the same. The grip on the Rose edition is also different. It has more of the other grip. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think I have it tucked away somewhere because I obviously changed the grip on my original 365 to the Wilson Combat one. But hang on a second, let me grab it. All right, so here's all my parts that I've taken off of my guns as I've customized them. Old barrels, springs, etc. So, as I was saying, on the Rose comp, it's going to have a grip similar to this one, which as you can see is a little bit different. This one is a little dirty because I carried this gun for like over 3 years with this grip. Pretty good grip, pretty similar to this one. It's pretty much it's going to be the same size and all of that. If you look at this one, is a laser engraved grip, so the stippling on here is going to be lasered as opposed to the standard grip. On the Rose edition, though, it's this grip, but it has some laser engraving on it, a picture of a rose, I believe, on it, and on the back strap and on the other side. And then it also, on the slide, that one says Rose in cursive in rose gold. So at any rate, those are going to be the main differences between the models here. Now, this particular one, again, has laser engraving, so the texturing is a little bit different. And on the back strap, as well as the front, it also has that same engraving. And the gun is still clear, guys, so I know you're worried about flipping it around. It's still clear. There's no live ammo here. I'm not going to shoot myself. I know I might have flagged myself flipping the gun around, but at any rate, everything's clear. There's no ammo here, so don't worry about that. But I'll try not to do that anyway, just so that, you know, the safety goons out here don't, you know, have a hissy fit. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, man, as far as the grip. This texturing does feel really good, and it does help bite down into your hand, so it feels pretty good. But I'll eventually probably change this anyway. I kind of want to get a Wilson Combat grip like this, but only maybe in this color. Only where it has these lines and all of that, it's going to have laser engraving kind of like this. So it's going to be a contrast of this tan or brown, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to have some grooves in there that are going to be a different color because of the laser engraving. So that's pretty much the plan with that. And that's pretty much a lot of the features of the gun. Everything else is going to be similar to the other 365. Now, I will say after shooting the regular 365 and the comped versions, as well as the Rose Comp edition, it does shoot a lot flatter than the original, the P365 XL. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I will do a quick comparison here, though, to this gun. Let me move this out of the way here. Hang on. Now, I have customized this gun. This gun will get its own video. There's some live ammo here, so let me move this out of the way. I don't want anybody to... This one is empty, and it's clear. All right, this is a lot smoother, a little bit bigger, and that's kind of what I want to focus on. Real quick, this is going to be a P320X comp, so it's going to be the compact size of the P320 series, but this is not the regular compact version. This is the X comp, which is the X series, which has a X series grip on it. Everything else is pretty much the same. Now the XL does come with a rail. All of these pretty much come with a rail so that you can mount a flashlight, a rail light, or a laser or a light of your choice. I've considered putting a light on this one. I have one on my nightstand gun, but I really don't have them on my carry guns, but I do eventually want to move into doing that on at least one of my guns. So I'll get a rail light. So this allows for that. Of course, this one has a rail. This has the Picatinny slots and all that stuff, which the 365s do not. So at any rate, this one's been customized a bit, as you can see. I've changed that. This is a SIG barrel, some other gold components. I'll go into details on those at a later time, but on a different video. But as you can see, let me actually take this out so you can see the difference in the size on these. So the X Comp and then the 365 XL, you can see there's a little bit of a size difference there. The 365 series is always going to be slimmer, but the 320, of course, for the guys with the beefier hands, this feels really good. So again, I'm not going to go too far into that one. I just kind of wanted to compare and show you real quick some of the differences. But because I don't know what you guys are into, if you're trying to make a decision on what to buy. As far as lengthwise, they're going to be about the same. As far as the slide length, now the length of the grip here is going to be a little bit different, and that is the part that you have to worry about printing. So that may be important to you if you're considering some of these different ones. I really love this gun. This is probably my favorite gun right now, but I really do like this, which is why I picked it up. So once I changed the grip, this one, the macro X macro grip is kind of similar to the length on this one. If you're looking for something a little bit bigger, you could also buy one of these models, the 365 XLs, and then just change it and get the X macro grip. That's one of the great things about the SIG P320 and P365s is the modularity of them. So it allows you to pretty much customize and change the guns however you like. Like I said, I had a Wilson combat grip on this other 365. And then of course I changed the barrel. And then some of the other pieces are all silver. And of course I have a custom trigger here, custom trigger on this one. So at any rate, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to kind of show you guys the Spectre Comp Coyote Tan P365 XL up close and kind of discuss some of the features. That is, yeah, I'm not going to do the spec sheet stuff because you guys can look that up for yourself. But I gave you a real life comparison to the P320 and then just showed you some of the differences in the grips. So bear in mind, though, I do want to make sure I state this as you're changing these out, and I haven't really seen it as much in the P365 line. Most of them have the same width on the trigger guard. So pretty much any holster that you buy for any of the P365, majority of them have the same width on the trigger guard, so you can use the same holsters. Now the same cannot be said for the P320 line. The P320 line, the X series grips and the regular models have different widths on the trigger guard. So you want to keep that in mind. So when you're shopping for holsters for the P320, like for example, you'll have one that says compact and it would not fit the X compact and vice versa. So bear that in mind. However, the P320 manages recoil a lot better because it's a little thicker and a little more girthy. But this Spectre series manages recoil really well for the size gun that it is. At any rate, that's going to be all for this video. I'm not going to extend it any longer. Appreciate you guys checking by and tuning in. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, do all that YouTube crap. The algorithm appreciates it, and the 2A community appreciates it. So that's going to be it, man. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.